right, man. Mark Sanchez, you got something that's going on with Mark Sanchez in the building. So, I don't know who Mark Sanchez is. He had one really good year at UFC back in the day. Got drafted to the Jets. I think his rookie year took them to the NFC Championship game, bounced around the league. Apparently, he got stabbed today. Almost got sent to the upper room. I thought somebody hit a leg, but apparently it's allegedly being said that he was intoxicated and he's going to be facing 3 misdemeanors in Indianapolis. He was there to call a game this weekend. It says ex-Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez arrested following hospital following stabbing incident in Indianapolis pub. So former Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez was charged by cops Sunday for a bloody brawl outside a downtown Indianapolis bar with a 69-year-old delivery driver. Oh, he's shooting a fair one with grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Who wound up stabbing the retired NFL star chest, and what he said was self-defense, police said. So the violence allegedly broke out when Sanchez confronted the driver in the alley outside of Long Miller's pub and eatery just after midnight and told the worker to move his car, according to Fox 59 CBS 4. The driver, who was dropping off a food order, told cops the ex-quarterback became aggressive, forcing him to fight back in self-defense with a knife after pepper spray failed to stop him, the outlet reported. So he was on one. You know, and this is the thing about it, bro, man. When you out late and the food truck delivery guy, they got to have something on them, man. You know, I feel like they should carry. You know what I'm saying? They should legally be able to carry because there have been so many incidents that they got licks hit on them. People then got at them and stuff. So I think they should be able to carry that woo-wow on them. You know what I'm saying? That goddamn it on them, as Corey Holcomb would say. But ain't nothing good going on when you out alcohol at a bar. It's nothing good gonna happen from it. You know, if you don't drink responsibly, I'm telling you, really nothing good. You know, some of y'all think, oh, I get to hit, you know, sleep with chicks. And like I said, nothing really good comes of it. You know, and a lot of times, you know, we are the root of our own problems. And that's a fact. So don't forget that. So when you make that decision to be out drinking and all that stuff, a DUI can happen, or you can be totally, you know, sober and innocent and coming home and somebody can hit you or you get into an argument or whatever. And at the end of the day, we all sometimes like to enjoy the nightlife. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But you got to make sure you enjoy the nightlife with people who could drink responsibly in really good areas. But this can happen. You know, somebody's wife can come up to you, talk to you, and the husband can get irate with you. You like, well, I want to talk to her. He want to fight. He drunk. So you open yourself up to these opportunities. So you got to make sure you're careful and you understand you got something to lose. You know, so, you know, we all like the nightlife. I like a good bar. You know, but at the end of the day, make sure you drink responsibly. Make sure you get, you know, a Lyft or Uber, or you get a hotel around the area. You know, make sure you're responsible with the women, strap the Jimmy up and all that stuff, man. Because you can't have fun like you used to have fun. It's just too much shit going around in general. So the police said Sanchez, 38, was taken to a local hospital in critical condition and later charged with the misdemeanor counts of battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. So it sounded like he was getting in his car moving. He was tripping. He remains hospitalized and has not yet been booked to Marion County Adult Detention Center as of Saturday night. He's going to lose his job calling football. They said investigators said both men were injured during the altercation. The delivery driver, who has not been publicly identified, also suffered significant injury. So, I mean, either he stabbed himself or Mark Sanchez was getting down. That is a former NFL athlete. So at the end of the day, you know, he says that sources told us, Fox 59 and CBS 4, that Sanchez was uncooperative and responding to officers and had to undergo surgery for stabs to his chest. His condition was later upgraded to stable. So, yeah, I mean, some of these people get drunk and get aggressive. I mean, like I said before, it was said that when Tupac smoked weed, he would be very, very aggressive. You know, you got to understand, you know, some of these herbs and these alcohol, they do certain things to certain people. Everybody have a different reaction. Some people get drunk and get violent. Some people get drunk and they just get calmed and mellowed out and they cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people, you know, they somewhere in the middle. You got some people that may be super extreme, and you know, he wasn't planning for that to happen. We know people that get drunk and they want to fight. We know guys who, I was just talking about this in my finesse 2-time video on Saturday. We know guys who just go to parties, maybe they go to house parties just to fucking fight. Out of all these beautiful women here, you thinking about fighting? Yeah, for me personally, if I'm going to a pub, I'm going to have a good time. And if I'm single or whatever, or I'm looking to score. I'm not looking to fight somebody, bruh. So I don't really know and until we hear both sides of the story, what's the I mean, I hope he wasn't driving. I hope he wasn't driving. Cause that's a whole that's a whole different issue. But for the most part, like I said, that's just a whole different issue. I'm telling y'all, man, we gotta be responsible when we go out, man. When we younger, we feel like we ain't got nothing to lose. But I tell you how many younger guys then got in trouble and had to start off in the deficit. Well, men already start off in a nice deficit in life. So how many younger guys out there got something on their record or went through something that sent them back? We can't afford to be set back. Especially when you establish like Mark Sanchez, you can't afford this to happen. Come on. You can't afford this to happen. We can't afford no setbacks. Excuse me. So, I mean, ultimately, when we get this side of the story, we know. But Sanchez, a Fox Sports analyst, was in Indianapolis to call the Colts Raiders game. I thought he called college at one point, but Colts Raiders game at Locust Oil Stadium. The network said in the statements he's recovering in the hospital stable condition. We deeply grateful to the medical team for the exceptional care and support. Fox Sports said, our thoughts and prayers are with Mark, and we ask everyone to please respect his family and privacy during. Hey, look here. If this is true, which is all alleged right now, man, fuck his respect, bro. These delivery drivers got it hard enough, man. I done heard people trying to do DoorDash and they got to pay to drop the DoorDash off, and the money that they made on DoorDash was they broke even because they had to pay the part. Lay off of them, man. Lay off of them. Lay off of them. Man, everybody is high strong right now. If you ain't really noticed and looked around, especially if you don't live in a very wealthy neighborhood, even though they assholes like a motherfucker, is that everybody on edge. There ain't too many people that's in good mood these days. Everybody on edge. So, yeah, everybody on edge. But, hey, it is what it is, man. I love to hear what y'all think about the video. Check out the NFL playlist, current news playlist, music entertainment playlist. Hopefully both of them pull through. We get to hear what happened. I mean, 2 significant injuries and only 3 misdemeanors. That's wild. But hey, man, hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, join the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.